Hey everybody, what's up? I wasn't gonna post a video tonight. Um, I didn't know how to do a postscript to my last video about the Virginia Tech shootings. Um, just anything lighthearted didn't seem right. Um, Yet I didn't really want to keep pondering on this negative thing, this horrible tragedy. But I was moved. I was looking through my subscriptions, and one of my subscribers, her name, I don't know how to say her name, AKF Home 27. I'll put the link to her video on the sidebar over there. Um, did a beautiful tribute with just some beautiful music and people's names and their ages and their faces and a little bit about them, and it really humanized these victims. Um, and those are the first tears I actually shed about it. Um, and then I read the stuff about the killer, which I've been avoiding the news. I hate how the news sensationalizes things. Really, since 9/11, I really don't watch the news that much. You know, I catch bits and pieces of it, and lately it's been all about Anna Nicole, or the next thing they have to jump on. So for them to sensationalize this, it's not worth my time. So I did read about it, about the killer, and there's a part of me that I know he was messed up, and it's chilling to hear that he was, made martyrs of the kids from Columbine. But there's a part of me that reaches out to him, and don't hang me for saying this, but there's a part of me that feels sad. If what he's saying is true about being picked on, just like I know the kids from Columbine were outsiders and were picked on, part of my heart goes to them too. Um, when I was in high school, I was not one of the popular kids, and I got picked on my fair share. I got put in lockers. I never really got beat up, but I didn't have a lot of friends, and I was picked on. I was an outsider because I was different. I liked to draw. And I'm not saying being cast aside like that justifies killing 33 students. Of course it doesn't. But for somebody to feel that isolated, and for them to get that screwed up, and for them to not feel like they have any place to turn except such violence, there's a part of my heart that goes out to them too. And I know that sounds bad. I mean, this guy was a killer. But like I said in my other video, what does it take to get to that point? What does it take? So I don't want to, deny the memories of these students by any means, or belittle their memories. But things like violence in schools and bullying and things like that are a problem, and it's hard to talk about. It's if you haven't been bullied to the point where you considered killing yourself, to the point where you question everything you wear, everything you do, everything you say, and you fear that you're going to get beat up and what they're going to say about you. Well, that's not. That's not a good thing either. Um, so amongst all this negativity, um, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with this community of YouTube. Um, I'm impressed by the amount of comments I got, by some of the video responses I got. People sent me videos. Um, just the outpour, the way people can connect. And one of the comments was from a guy named Patrick Chandler. He's a subscriber on my page, and he kind of said, "You know, Gary, it's not as bad as you're saying this world is. Look at the advances we've made. You know, look at women's rights, blacks' rights, even animal rights now compared to even 40 years ago." And he is right. Ryan made a video, God's Metalhead made a video about passion and what there is to live for in this world. And in AKF Home 22, or however you say her name's video, she interspersed a bunch of sunsets in there. You know, there is hope. There's just hope that, you know, being part of this community, reaching together, you see the good in people. So, you know, where do we go from here? What do we do? um, I'm amazed by the power of this community and the people on here, the positive people. And I'm amazed how in this time of tragedy we can actually turn to each other, you know, help each other carry the weight and help each other understand this horrific thing. And I can't imagine the people going through this, you know, the families, the friends of these students. You know, seeing that video, the tribute, seeing faces and seeing names and reading about careers and aspirations and dreams, and to think that poof, they're gone. It's hard to swallow. So what do? We move on. Tomorrow's a new day. And like I said, there's these couple people tried to remind me of the positivity, and that's what we have to do right now. We are in a good place. It can always be better. It's a scary world to raise our children, but it's also a wonderful world. Look at where we've come with technology and science and freedom and expression. And yeah, we're fighting for some of those things to make them better, but look at where we are compared to 40, 50, 100 years ago. And we have to grab onto that hope and that potential that our future will be a better place. And we have to remember our passion for life and living and love and art. And we have to do this for these people that have gone, for their memories. And we have to do it for these tortured souls, for whatever reason, snap and feel the need to destroy lives. We have to do it for all the people that are in pain and are suffering. And this world doesn't have to be such a bad place, but it needs to start here. So that's all. This was a bit of a ramble. But hey, let's move on. Tomorrow's another day. That's all for now. Talk to you later. Bye.